Sat down and he wrote a book called I'll Be Okay. The book was about Josh the dog, their golden retriever, who had to go to the hospital for a minor procedure, and all of his friends and his family were reassuring him that it's okay. So besides the book, he developed a little plush golden retriever, a stuffed toy, and he now has a company that provides that book and that dog that we purchase and give to children who are unfortunate enough to be in the hospital to make them feel a little bit better. On the national level that year, I was the chairman of the subcommittee for Children's Miracle Network. And every purchase of a Josh dog, you get $5 of that purchase goes towards the Children's Miracle Network. That year we raised over $37,000 nationally, and over 1,800 Josh dogs were delivered to children's hospitals across the country to help one child feel a little bit better that one day.
That's making a difference. You know, that's a lot of Josh dogs, and that's making 18,000 kids feel better about having to go through something like that. You know, there's a lot of things that the Sons have joint ventured in. You guys have helped us on our causes and our 4 pillars of the American Legion. You know, there's a lot of things that veterans take, and they'll pick a program for the Post, and the Sons jump right in there and really help it out. American Legion Riders. American Legion Riders are a growing part of the American Legion. I know that's got to help the membership. And actually, we're gonna talk to Wayne Erickson here in just a little bit. And when he gets up here, he can tell us a little bit about the American Legion Riders. But the Sons of the American Legion is a big part of our family, and we appreciate you guys. Is there anything you'd like to say before we change up here? Anything you'd like to say to our viewers?
Well, yeah, I talked about one of my special projects. I didn't get a chance to talk about the other one.
Well, let's go ahead and...
All right. My other special project this year is Operation Santa. Now, what they do is they collect money and also items for veterans who are actually serving over in Iraq and Afghanistan at the present time. Now, what they do is a little bit of history. That always helps clear this up. Basically, it was a Marine mom, and near and dear to your heart, I know right away. And basically, her son was, feeling down, letting him know that, morale was down a little bit. And of course, being away from home during the holidays will do that. So she gathered up some donations from the local area around Peoria, and actually got that all packaged together, and they sent off these stockings over to her son in Afghanistan. Well, he was at a crossroads unit, always moving in and out. With new personnel turning over, getting redeployed, and what they did, and it was really awesome, is the other soldiers were asking, where did those come from? Where did you get those stockings from? And they explained where they came from, and they were like, well, I really wish I had a little piece of home like that. Well, news travels back, and of course, in the Marine Corps, tight-knit family, news travels fast both ways.
It's called the Marine Corps Underground.
Yeah, exactly.
The Lance Corporal Underground is what we call it. Lance Corporal Underground, you get news quick.
Yeah, exactly. And she got the news back, so she said, you know what, we can do more. In 2009, they sent over between 30 and 40,000 stockings to Afghanistan and Iraq.
That's got to mean a lot, because, out on a deployment like that, things like that have such bigger meaning than what you would think they would. Out in the bush for a long time, to see something like that, get a little bit of taste of home, you know, and it's heartwarming. Santa Claus, oh yeah, you know, things like that. That brings all those memories back. Those are pleasant memories, and God bless you guys for embracing that, and thank you for having that as one of your projects, because I think it's a very worthwhile project, and I thank you for making that something that you're pushing for and to improve on, and that's a great job. Thank you.
Not a problem.
Butch, is there anything you'd like to add?
The only thing I would add is anybody that's willing to take a moment and think about their fathers, their grandfathers, or their great-grandfather's service. A membership in the Sons of the American Legion is a way to honor their memory, their time in uniform, and a chance to let us know in a small way how much we appreciated what they did for our country, let alone what they've done for their families.
Absolutely. Well, thank you so much. We really appreciate it.
You're welcome.
We're going to take just a minute here, and we're going to talk to Wayne Erickson of the American Legion Riders. And thank you for coming. We appreciate your time today, and God bless both of you for everything you do.
Thanks for asking us,
Anytime, Mark.
Welcome back. I'd like to introduce a guest that we've got here today. His name is Wayne Erickson, and he's the ad hoc committee chairman for the American Legion Riders, Department of Illinois. Wayne, welcome. Thank you for coming. We appreciate it. Can you tell me, what is the American Legion Riders? A lot of people have heard about. A lot of people have seen bikers with the Legion logo on their leather, and probably wondering what the heck is that.
Well, Mark, we're the new kids on the block for the newest program in the American Legion family. This year we'll celebrate, if you will, 17 years as far as the program goes. Started in Garden City, Michigan in 1994. A group of Legion members just kind of sitting around the post up there, all with a common bond, and that bond was the love of riding motorcycles. And today it's a nationwide entity as far as the American Legion goes. Approximately 30,000 members in the United States.
Wow, that's a lot.
Roughly 40 chapters in the state of Illinois. Probably 2 or 3 out there that we're not aware of, but hopefully we'll.
So what is it? You know, people see bikes going by and they see different things on their leather. What distinguishes the difference between the American Legion Riders and Hell's Angels?
Well, hey.
Or any other motorcycle club?
Well, we're a motorcycle association, and we subscribe to the pillars of the American Legion. We're a family-oriented organization. We're a community service organization. We service and support veterans activities and groups. One of the main things that we support and champion is a Legacy Scholarship Fund.
I was hoping you'd say that. Well, tell us a little bit about that, because that is one great program.
Well, that's one project, Mark, that's near and dear to my heart, especially since my son has served 3 tours between Iraq and Afghanistan. I got to thinking about that. I've got granddaughters, and thankfully didn't have to use or take advantage of that. But the Legacy Scholarship Fund supports the continuing education of the children whose parents have been lost in action since 9/11 and the war on terrorism began. And Illinois is shared in those scholarships. Since we began the Legacy Scholarship Fund, we've raised approximately $6 million, which brings us almost a quarter of the way to our goal of $20 million.
Wow.
We, last year, on the Legacy Scholarship run, we raised a total of $640,000, which is really good. Of that amount, Illinois raised approximately $10,000, which Illinois could do a lot better. I'd like to see that. The riders not only support and champion that fund, we do a lot of other things. And as Garrett mentioned previously in the previous part of the segment, Operation Santa Claus, the riders raise money for that. And not only do we raise money for that, but we also get out and help with that, help provide labor for that. We packed, helped with the packing of almost 8,000 boxes of those stockings.
That's a lot of work.
And that is a lot of work. But we get out in the community to do a lot of things.
So how does one join the American Legion Riders? What do you got to do to join the American Legion Riders?
Mark, that's another good question, because you have to have a motorcycle of at least 350 cc's or larger. You can be a member of the S.A.L, the Auxiliary, the Legion, and just get out. Of course, you got to have a valid operator's license that has the good old M class on your license. You just can't have a car license.
That helps a lot, especially if you get pulled over.
You bet it does. You bet it does.
But you know, the Legion Riders are doing a lot of good things, and they're another big part of the family too. When the family, American Legion, does a project and they do things, the riders are there, the sons are there, the auxiliaries there. It's a family effort.
Well, you know, and that's a neat thing, Mark. And as a part of the Legion family, we'll get out and work with the S.A.L, with the auxiliary, with the Legion. You know, we're there, whether it's a fish fry. For example, I was asked to help with the children's program. You know, give an address there and tell what the riders did. We go to schools, we visit schools and teach flag etiquette. We just, you know, show the kids our motorcycles.
Yeah.
You know, and we teach, you know, safety and awareness of motorcycles and what motorcycles are. We go to welcoming home ceremonies for
That's very important.
units going in and out.
PGR, the Patriot Guard Riders, you help those guys too?
Yes. And
Participate in that?
Yes, we work with the Patriot Guard. And together we all accomplish some good things. And sadly, when an individual in one of our branches of the military makes the ultimate sacrifice, we go to the funeral.
Protect that family from having to
Yes,
witness some things
absolutely.
like the church did.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We want to thank you all for joining us this evening. Thank you for serving if you're a veteran. Thank you and God bless.